Okay, sorry guys. This always happens. Anyway, what happened is a bunch of stuff happened that the equipment they were using, and it really wasn't the general's fault, wasn't really well prepared to do what they were doing, and Marines got killed. Now, the commander of that unit was fired, and he is now out of the Marine Corps. But the general got blamed for it too, okay? The general got blamed for it too. And, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. And, okay, great. And, you know, if you put yourself in a howdy, guys, howdy deleted scenes. If you put yourself in a leadership position and something bad happens, you are the one ultimately to blame for that. This is why Alec Baldwin is actually pretty much to blame. He didn't want to kill her. Shit happens. All right. And if you're screwing around with a dangerous weapon, it could be a gun, it could be a knife, it could be a it could be a chainsaw. But if you're messing around with it, some bad things can happen. And guess what? Something bad happened. Again, I use this picture of Harrison Ford, who knows better, to illustrate my point. The problem is, yes, it is the burden of command. Everything's your responsibility. My husband would be standing here nodding right now. He's getting his hair cut. I literally am like, and there are lots of reasons why I'm like, but this is going to be very interesting going forward. The cops have to do a thorough job. They have to figure out just how, because again, I don't see a blank. I mean, if he's standing next to her, like, and he's got the gun shoved in her stomach and pulls the trigger, I could see the blank going in, the wadding going into her stomach and tearing into the aorta and her bleeding out. Okay, I could see that. I don't see him then turning around and shooting at the director. So I think the rumors of them being live rounds are true. And I think all he was doing was this. He had a single shot revolver and he went boom, boom. Because he thinks he's fucking Hopalong Cassidy. If you don't know anything about firearms, you might want to go and have an instructor teach you before you get into this. At least when they made Star Wars, they did give Carrie Fisher some training with the Makarov, and it was a 22. She is so little, I can't imagine her, picking up a heavy 45 or 44, holy shit. My brother had a Clint Eastwood, one of the ones from Dirty Harry, 44 Smith & Wesson. I shot it once. And I gave it back to him and said, I'm never doing that again. That was, boom, like that. I'm like, I can't do, no. So again, I'm like, no. We took it out in Wyoming and on public land, basically set up a target anywhere in the Red Desert and just have fun. That's what you do. But as far as the Alec Baldwin thing, the investigation is ongoing. This is all speculation. However, don't be surprised if it comes, because how in the hell are live rounds even on that set? Again, I'm saying this again, the only way this little scenario works out is if those are live rounds. I don't see blanks. There are two people shot, not one. Oh yeah, but you have to. They have to. it is imperative that they do that. Okay, anyway, I'm done talking. I'm going to hang out and do some other things. And you guys have a good afternoon. Midnight's Edge, I will be going into this more later today. I will be in the chat. Yeah, they do. You're right. And to anybody who was wondering what happened, YouTube sometimes doesn't like it when I start, pontificating. And they can kiss my tight white German ass. Anyway, I'll see you guys around the galaxy, and behave and be well.